Hey y'all, it's CherokeeStarfish, and welcome back to another episode of Might and Magic 6: The Mandate of Heaven. I apologize for the lateness of the stream. I had a thing, so I hope that the word got out that we would be starting a little bit later than usual tonight. But I am glad to see at least some of y'all here, which is good, because today we've got kind of a big task in front of us. We have prepared. We went through Icewind Keep, and we went through the Hall of the Fire Lord. We went through the Monolith, or not the Monolith, but the Temple of the Moon. And so I think that we're ready. We decided that this is our task to tackle now, is Garrick's Forge. So here we are. We're back in New Sorpagal. We've come back to where it all started in order to make it go forward again. So we've got our spells on. We are level 40, you guys. And we're ready to either kick some ass or get our asses kicked. We'll see what happens. We've been waiting a long time for this. Let's see, who's got the key? Oh, there we go. Key to Garrick's laboratory. And let's see, I'm going to change this around here. Those there to get rid of some of this crap at some point. He's starting to pile up on the quest items. We can do both. We can do both. All right, Lucy, fearless leader here. Inviting. Fire elementals assisted Garrick in his attempts to create powerful items here. A handful of his students continue his experiments. I love the Blair Witch aesthetic going on here. So, of course, a powerful wizard indeed with all of this crap hanging out. Honestly, this kind of looks like the front of a house you would see in my area. Like, our region has... I think there was a New York Times article or something like that was featured a house in our area that is somewhat famous for looking a little bit like this.
Where are we?
Well, Tommy, we're in the bad place. So the first thing that you may notice is... Yeah, Dusty, you know what I'm talking about. The first thing that you may notice is that the walls are a little warm. I'm going to back up a bit so you can kind of see the skybox. I can't, that's the best I can do, but you can kind of see the stuff, the missiles or projectiles floating up around us. Those are fireballs coming down from, you guessed it, the lava pit below. Oh, and here's our new friends. So, meet the fire elemental, which is literally, no pun intended, a hot chick. So, oh, and she has, she's brought some friends. So there, we've seen other elementals before. It's, like a beast, spirit, and elemental. So there's the fire beast. Fire elemental is the strongest version. We're going to make them come to us as much as possible, but they are ranged attackers, as you might guess. And of course, they're completely immune to fire magic, so that's not going to do anybody any good. Guys, I think we're just going to have to go out and fight them. They might be too smart for us. Yep, see. Well, that's alright, because we're masters of water magic, aren't we, Debbie? Bam! And masters of the bow, which doesn't do nearly as much damage, so... But there we go. And we don't have to worry about them dropping like that, because fire elementals, much like water elementals, do not leave corpses behind that we can loot, so... However, because we have a lot of magic-based enemies in this dungeon, that's one of the... Oh, see, it broke something. Yeah, broke her amulet. See, look at that. Yeah, Debbie's not in the mood. So, this is one of the reasons we put this dungeon off until now. First of all, I mean, we had to have the key, but we've had that for a long time. The biggest thing is these fire elementals are really bad for breaking your stuff, much like the veterans and things that we've encountered before. But also, being magical, they can really only be hurt mostly by magic. It's very difficult to hurt them with physical weapons. They have high resistance to that, even with spells like Heroism on. And so we just weren't powerful enough. Not in the sense that we couldn't do the damage, but mostly that we didn't have the spell points. Now that Debbie is a master of not only water magic, but also of meditation, we have a little bit better chance. Because, see, she's cast several ice bolts already, but look, she's still got over 300 spell points. But this is definitely a dungeon where we're going to be using Lloyd's Beacon, and we're probably going to have to rest at some point. Because, see, look, that was a good lucky shot. She took that fire beast out in one go. Nonetheless, she's about the only one who's going to be able to do that. Okay. Man, I wish we had the telekinesis spell, because let me tell you what, it makes a big difference. There we go, the fire spirit. And if it makes enough of a difference, then we will set a Lloyd's Beacon and we will leave and come back. We can do that now. There we go, secret door. But we're going to take these guys out anyway. Haha, good, we got another one in one shot. Good job, Debbie. Oh, well, at least it's her turn. Was it? His belt. His shield is big enough now that we have to take it off to get to his belt. Now, as with most enemies that have a breakage special ability or that have a high chance of breakage of your equipment, the top tier enemy... Now, I was pointing at that one. Why did you just shoot it? Whatever. The top tier enemy is the one that has the highest chance of breaking your stuff. So we're going to see that behavior mostly from fire elementals, and to a lesser degree from fire spirits and fire beasts. They can do it too, but not nearly as much. Okay, well, they're not going to come out and play with us. We'll come back and get them.
Oh no.
A two-handed sword.
Ah.
This is actually a pretty low-level sword, but I mean, like, look at that design. Alright, there we go, is the switch that we're looking for. I'm going to run back so you can see what it does. There you go, see? The sword is edgy. Also, shut up. Okay, we've got two fire elementals left. One of them is... Oh, no, no. Oh! Oh, I see. I think there's two. Oh boy, yep. There we go, okay.
Nothing I can do.
Where is it? Ah,
It's fixed.
there we go. That sprite gets difficult to see against this background when it's broken. Alright, got another one. But see, look, they hit hard. They do. This dungeon's gonna be rough, guys. Thank goodness, man, Debbie is really hitting hard, and that's what we need her to do. Alright, good shot, Zoltan. It's one down, one left. Because we don't know how we might have to travel back and forth in this dungeon, or to what extent, I want to kill these things and make sure we don't leave anything behind us. Okay, there's going to be a lot of this in this dungeon. See, look at this. There's more lava down below us. And in case you're wondering, like, perhaps what we have to do if we should fall into that lava, first of all, I do have a feather fall and protection from fire on. But also, you may have noticed that thing back out in the back that I hovered over and said, you know, we would need the telekinesis spell, or it would be handy to have. That sort of red block down below. There are buttons, and you can see them here as well. Like this one is a door switch on this side right there. The one at the end is the same. That right there is so that if you jump your stupid ass over the handrail and fall down into the lava pit below, then the lava is much like walking across water without water walk on. It damages you significantly faster, but you can run across it and sort of, you can hot-foot it across the lava. And if you get to one of those blocks, it's a teleporter that will send you back up to this level so that then you don't necessarily die. So the dungeon is treacherous, but it is also navigable. Alright, I'm going to use another shared life here. Zoltan's got to pull his weight as well. They all do in this dungeon. So now, we need to decide which way to go from here, guys. Are we going... There's no left this time, so are we going right? Or are we going straight ahead? We can see there's a room here. Looks like there's some treasure, probably another door, but... I mean, yes... It kind of does. And I hate that thought. So, alright, to the right. That's going against Beyonce's advice, which I cringe at the thought of doing, but... Oh, that is... See, look at that. That is a long and crooked hallway full of many doors. Well, a choice is a choice. Okay. We'll just take these one by one. Ah, remember these guys? So, we fought magicians. We fought sorcerers. So now, we're going to fight them in great numbers. Time to switch from water magic. We're going to have to close with these guys, but at the same time, I mean, look, there's a big old wad of them back there, too. See? These guys are, along with the fire elementals, are probably the main enemies of this dungeon, and it's nasty. It's nasty. Oh, that's not good. That's something that they can do as well, because, see, here, we've exposed our flank to the third palette swap, third tier swap of this, which is the Warlock. This is one of the most dangerous enemies in the game, especially at this level. Keep in mind, we are level 40. These douchebags not only have a death spell, but also they can make your characters insane. Insane characters have almost no intellect, have greatly reduced personality, right? So that's not great. Thankfully, he is a cleric and not a sorcerer, so he's not as affected by the loss of intellect, but, I mean, still, it's not a great time, you guys. And you can see, look, we've already done over 80 damage to him, almost 90. So he's got, like, you know, 450, 500 hit points, probably. So when we see these guys, we have got to... Frig. We've got to get rid of them quick. Okay, guys, we're going to have to reevaluate here real quick. While we still can... Okay, we're going to set a Lloyd's Beacon. And then we're going to have to get this fixed real quick. Because this has already gone south. So, here's what we're going to do. First things first. This is the first dungeon where we really had to utilize this mechanic. We cannot fix them on our own. We don't have that spell. So...
Can we assist you?
There we go. Might as well while we're here. I'm not fixing.
Be with you.
He can fix himself or regenerate. Let's see. The Guild of Mind is on this end of town. It's sort of a round-ish building. Here we go.
Mind, the magic of knowledge.
So what we're going to do... There's telekinesis. Feeble mind, that's the kind of what we're getting targeted by. Oh boy. Oh boy, they don't have it. We need the Cure Insanity spell, and until we get it, we're going to be very vulnerable. We may have to do this several times, so... Recall back to the forge. We're going to have to do this one at a time and try to lure them out. See how many of them we can hit at a time, you know. That's helping, but I mean, they have a lot of hit points. And this is not a good angle. Phew. And we don't have, like, protection from insanity or something, but thankfully only the warlocks have that spell. So that is a point in our favor. Now I should say another problem here is that friendly fire only exists for us. So, oh good, this is actually really good. Here, we can just hit him. So if we shoot a fireball too close to our own, you know, party, then the gang down here is going to take some splash damage. If these guys cast Dragon's Breath or something, standing right here in melee, then they're not going to hit themselves or their allies, and that makes them more dangerous than we are at the base level, because, of course, as spellcasters, the most effective strategy that we have for them is to run up on them and try to, you know, close with them. But the problem is they're still really deadly at melee range because they can just keep casting spells. They don't have a great melee attack, but they don't need one because they have Lightning Bolt and Fireball and Feeble Mind. Good. One at a time is fine. Oh, can I... Not quite. I was going to see. They're not close enough. Ooh. I was hoping we would be able to get them around the corner, but I think we're going to have to run out there and just get them, guys. Okay, the purple guy's got to go down first, even though he's the most powerful. He's got to go down first. Oh, see? There we go again. Man, see, they hit her again. Insane yet again. Condition insane. Man, this is rough. Now you can see why, like I said, this is an endgame dungeon. This is not something that we were going to come along and do like at level 30 even. We're level 40 and look at this already. So, now this time, I wanted to go to Freehaven before because that's where the Adept Guild of Mind is, and I wanted to see if we could find that spell. It's a quarter of what it costs in Freehaven to come here and get healed. So if we need to be actually healed for realsies, then we will come to good old New Sorpagal. But we'll have to keep going back and checking and try to get that spell, because even though Zoltan's mind magic is not that great, he's only an expert, but at least he can still learn the spell and he can still cast it. Ooh! See if anybody else dropped anything. Nothing? Okay. Finally. So, this is great. This is the top tier staff in the game, a power staff. Oh, and it's already enchanted. Check that out. With a good enchantment. So this is finally an upgrade for Tommy. Alright. Yep, see, this is 1d6 points of fire damage versus 4 to 10. So, there we go. Hello! Welcome. I'm glad you're able to join us at this late hour. Okay. Oh, gosh. Oh, yeah, see, look at this. Skulls in the wall and that kind of thing. This is a nasty place. Let's see. There is like a door here or something, but I can't remember if it's underneath or if it's a secret door that just opens later. We'll go here first. Oh, this is the room where we really need telekinesis to move the bridges back and forth. Oh, I hate this room. I mean, I love it. It's clever and it's different from other rooms and other dungeons, but it's a pain in my ass. This is a required dungeon. We have no choice but to come here because at the very end of the dungeon is where we will find the Hourglass of Time, which is what we need in order to complete Lord Albert Newton's council quest. So yeah, this is a musty. Oh great, thank you. We've already broken something just running around. Oh man, look at that. That's a damn good thing that we got her repair master. See how much of a pain in the butt this is. God, I wish. That's really funny, though. He probably wouldn't remember. Yeah. Let's see. Alright, Tommy, you need to pull your weight, too.
Okay.
There. Thank you for acknowledging that. You need to pull your weight. Okay. See if I can take this one out in one shot. Yes, alright. There we go. See, individually, each of these monsters is not that bad other than the Warlock, but they come in huge groups in this dungeon. This Garrick's Forge just never lets up. Oh, man. At least the fire beasts are not that big of a deal. See, like, even Tommy can almost take one out in one shot, which is great. And it's not really fair to say even Tommy. I mean, he is a master of air magic at this point. Stop breaking shit.
Fixed.
Stop blowing holes in my shit. Alright. Another shared life. Man, I'm glad this whole party is spellcasters. See, look how much health they have. It is the worst. Oh, gosh.
Fixed.
This is painful. There we go. Goodness gracious. Alright, now we will come back to this room. See, this door just comes down to the other end right here, see? That door is closed. There are levers, see, like this one right here, that cause these different doors to open and cause the bridge to move back and forth. There's another one down, you know, kind of below as well, or maybe this one moves up and down, I can't remember. But see, you use these levers, and if you have the telekinesis spell, you can hit those and manipulate it from across the room, so it's very important that we get that spell. We can go back, Freehaven does have a copy of it, and I'm very tempted to buy it, but I feel like because this can be managed without telekinesis, Cure Insanity is more important. So I'm trying to save our money if we have no choice. Or rather, if we have to choose between. Okay, we need to go this way as well, but first I'm going to say, let's go back here, and then this door. Oh, God. Alright, rush the Warlock. This one, like, semi-dead ends, and I want to do it before we get too far away from it, because we don't know that there might be something important in here that we need for later in the dungeon. I honestly can't remember. Because this is... I love and hate this dungeon. It's complex. And it is... There we go. Major damage is over. But it's complex. There's a lot of different stuff going on. It combines a lot of the things that you've used from previous dungeons into one wholly different experience. And this is the most dangerous dungeon in the game up to this point, for sure. Wow, you've got something on your face, my guy. And I apologize that it's doing that thing where it looks like part of the screen is twitching up and down. I don't know if you guys can see that or if it's only on my end. It does that sometimes. I can't figure out why, and I don't know how to stop it. I can only think that it's probably because I'm playing an old video game on a very new graphics card, but anyway, I love all of the different aspects of this dungeon and the way that they come together. Yeah, there you go. Just sync up with it. It'll be fine. Just headbang along. But the dungeon is also very much a slog, and it's going to be a rough time. It's going to be a rough time, but we're going to have a good time having a rough time together. Okay. Here you go. Now see, this comes right up over here, so that's why there's no real reason. Some of those doors are going to open over there. There's no real reason to leave the bridge here. Ah! Yeah, that shut that door. That way, see, that's so that we can manipulate some of these levers and then get back and forth across. So now that one's open. I think... This one, maybe? Does this need to be up? See, it's like a puzzle. Each one of these like opens one door and closes a second one. That's why telekinesis makes this way easier. We may go back and get telekinesis if Cure Insanity is not going to spawn. Because, I mean, we found a bunch of money already, so... Yeah, jump works as well. It's a little riskier, but they do have that teleporter down at the bottom, so, like, you know, if you have to do it. Tommy, can you... There, that should take us back to... Oh, you took us into... Oh, that's right, because he's an expert. He goes to the last one you visited. That's fine. That's fine. Oh. Sorry, I got my foot caught on Joel the guide. You should have guided yourself out of my path. Ah, my favorite music.
Mind, the magic of knowledge.
Okay, I'm going to go ahead and buy telekinesis. Now see, it says switches can be thrown, objects picked up, and doors open with this spell. All from a nice safe distance from those nasty traps. In fact, there is one chest in the game that can only be opened with the telekinesis spell. It is kind of a secret. I'll show you that later. But the strength of the effect... Not that big of a deal. Since we're just throwing switches here, Zoltan should be able to handle it. So there we go. Go ahead and let him have that.
Okay.
There we go. And to make sure that our inventories don't fill up, since we're coming back and forth anyway, I'll go ahead and we'll sell some of this as well. Actually, okay, I was hoping that she might, on the off chance, like have a spell book. But it's a mid-level alchemist shop, so they're not going to have Cure Insanity, probably. But you never know.
Don't touch the merchandise.
Oh, shut up.
Finest weapons in the land.
Goodbye, Emerald Staff of Fire.
Come again.
You were a good weapon, but your time is over. Okay. Recall. There we go. So... Now, we need to go on down this area. Okay. And of course you can see where this comes out, right? See, these are the same here. This is so we can get back and forth and manipulate all of these switches in order to get to one specific path. Do we have the jump spell? Did I ever buy that? No. I have to go get it. So you can see as we go back and forth and open these different switches, what we need is for that door and that door to be open because we need to get across over there. That's the one that doesn't really connect back up. So we have to solve this little, like, switch pulling puzzle in order to make sure that we can get both of those open. Okay. So, we know that one over there is open. Let's see. Alright, Zoltan. Work your magic. First mind spell I think we've cast in the game. Okay. That one is still locked. Do that too. Okay, so that closed that one. So we have to open that one back up. Okay, good. Alright, so that means it's one of these two down here, probably. I can never remember the exact, like, best combination of switches to pull. I think... Now that still looks closed, doesn't it? Well, see, the hallway is tricky because it looks like it's the same texture. So before I pull any more switches, I'm going to go back over and see if... Oh, and it opens this as well, one of the switches. And I think this might mean we got the right combination, because this door, I think, only opens when you get the correct combination of switches and move the bridge across, but I'm not sure. I can't recall for sure.
Aha!
Alright, cool. Got some good treasure. Feeble mind, of course. The irony.
Aha! Aha!
Fireball, a very useful spell in this dungeon. Oh, is that what opens it? Okay, so like it's something, it's in that room just... Oh good, we can enchant that. Let's see. Okay. Debbie? Oh, it is open. Okay. Oh, no. I got excited for nothing. Damn it. Alright. This one was open, so we'll go pull one of these. Ah, there we go. That should be it. And Debbie, again. We'll see what we got there. Okay, good. Now we can progress further into the forge. See? We had to do all of that just to get into the forge. Guys, we are just getting started. Look what little distance we've cleared. And we had to do all that just to get into the, basically into the main building. So, there you go. Alright, let's see. She made Defender Helm of Health. That's not bad. 12 hit points. Yeah, really. That's kind of where we are right now. But wait, there's more! Unfortunately, I don't think that's better because it's only 2 AC in exchange for 12 hit points, so she's losing 10 AC. Now this, on the other hand, 5 intellect and personality. That's probably about one of the worst enchantments for a weapon. Unless you're a druid. If we put that on a staff, that would be great. Okay, guys. What do you think? Now we have the option to go left or forward. Left is the classic, of course. We keep saying. Should we go that way? And it looks like maybe there's a room back here with some treasure, but there's stuff down here too. This is along the way, so should we stop here and then continue, or just press ahead? What do you think? Left? Okay. To the left, to the left. The door won't budge. The door still won't budge. Oh, well, maybe it's because there's a damn switch. Stupid starfish. Okay. This room is a bad because you will see that there are a number of warlocks, and these beard-stroking Jafar wannabes are just so much trouble. And look, there's another one. Oh, I hate you. Oh, I hate you so much. God. Oh, I hate them. I hate them. Oh my god. Well, straight out of the gate. Okay, well, here's our strategy. We're going to run in and try to kill at least one of the warlocks, and then run out and heal. First things first, we're going to reset Lloyd's Beacon. I have to keep doing that as we go through. And I'm going to wait for her to come back online, so to speak. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Good. This could not have gone much better in terms of positioning. Well, if we can get this one down fast enough, we can get the other one, too. Oh, he moved out of... he's at bow range now. Damn. Okay, but that's a good start. It's definitely better than having to run out into the room with all of those magicians and sorcerers. Guys, you've got to hit them. You have to hit them to do damage. There we go. Come on. Oh, he's still in melee range. Yes. There's one. Okay. There we go. Now he's back in melee. Come on, guys. Zoltan's crazy about this dungeon. Whew. Okay. Oh, man. That is still so nasty, but... Let's see. A fireball's not going to do much, but an ice bolt might take this guy out. Oh, man. There's 4 friggin' warlocks in this room. Oh, I hate this. I hate this. This is... We're going to have to start building up our dark magic after this. Oh my god, are there... Okay, thank goodness. I thought there were 5. Ha ha ha. Oh boy. Alright. Well. Whew. Okay. This plan might be crazy. Call me nuts, but... Come on, guys. There's one. Get the other one. All that matters is the warlock. Take him down. Take him down. Almost got him. Power cure. Now's the time. Oh, no you don't. No you don't. You little bastard. I see you back there. I have to wait until the red guy strokes his beard. Oh my gosh. There we go. She does. I love her side eye. When things start to go to shit, Debbie's always just like, I don't know about that. I don't really know about that. And there we go. Now we should have enough money now for Cure Insanity as well, if we can find it, so. And enough money to keep coming back and doing this. See, it costs 60 gold to refill our entire party, cure all status effects and everything else. So, that is cheesy, but, I mean, it is what it is. And in this dungeon, even with the spells that we have, or most importantly, like, because of the spells that we don't have, our options are limited to... That's what Lloyd's Beacon is partially for. We just have to accept it. I don't feel bad about it. Okay, now notice how much easier this fight is. Without the warlocks in the room. The 4 warlocks. That's too many warlocks. Why are there so many warlocks? The brochure said there'd be a few warlocks. That's a callback to, what was that, episode 5? Episode 6? Okay, let's see. Oh, crystals. A useless crystal. Ah, this one's not useless. Ta-da! And let's see.
Very nice.
Ooh, hoo, hoo, hoo. Nice. Lucy, carefully.
Got it.
Floor cache. Yay. Letter to Marcus. Okay, we know that those are garbage. Okay, so see these. There's an amethyst, a sunstone. Letter to Marcus. And this, see, speed plus 21. I feel like that's better than something that somebody's got. Personality plus 7. That's got to be an upgrade for somebody. Come on. Okay. Luck plus 8. His luck is 79. I'm going to say let's give this to Zoltan. That's a 2 AC upgrade, but also 21 speed is a lot. And we keep talking about how we want the cleric to be quick. And he and at least one of his moms are lagging behind, so... Okay, this letter to Marcus, let's read this. Brother, we soon will need whatever you can provide us in the way of weapons. With Garrick gone, you have full control over the facilities of the Forge. I need you to leverage that control into aid for us. Soon we will be able to strike at the heart of our enemies, and you will have a place with me as ruler of Enroth. Signed, Gerard Blackames. I don't remember if that's Gerard's voice, because he only ever, I think, like, actually appears in text. You don't ever meet him in the... Oh, no, he was the warlock, so we did kill him, but it's been a while since I did his voice. Thank you. Yeah, it's scratchy today because I've done a lot of talking because of what I had to do earlier. So I've got, not a sore throat, but a tired one. Oh. God damn it. This is where a Dragon's Breath spell would be really great. Dragon's Breath is like the upgrade of Fireball in a big way, but it also costs something like 100 spell points per cast. Okay, well, we'll start with a regular Fireball and see where that gets us. Theresa. Now, show Tommy how to hold his fingers right. Oh god. In sync. Synchronized casting, look at that. Oh guys, this is gonna hurt so bad. Oh. Oh. That's... I don't like... Yeah. Don't like that. Ah, biscuits. Well. One down. God. Screw it. And screw you guys. Heroism! Heroism! Bless and heroism! God! Oh, why are you running away? How dare you have a functional AI? Yep, very much like that. Your face will stick that way, and then where will you be? Well, I'll be in Might and Magic 6, the Mandate of Heaven. Haha! He's already crazy! Bad luck for you! Oh my god. pick on someone your own size. You Sinbad villain casting rejects.
Very nice.
You don't know what this belt is. You're crazy. Okay. One of the advantages, I guess you could say, of... there we go. Of doing the dungeon the way that we are is that since we're going to teleport back and have to go to the temple to cure them anyway, then it doesn't hurt us to keep resetting the Lloyd's Beacon because we're going to refill her spell points anyhow, so she can spam that spell as much as she wants. Insanity gives you a casting failure. But yeah, she'll get the SP back, so it won't matter. You can. Thanks, guys. You guys are working hard. I'm going to tip Josh up here.
Luck be with you.
Okay. Let's see. Our spells are doing all right. Okay. Well, we've got another choice. What do you think? Left or right? Always left? I didn't click on the door, game. Clicked on the lever. You know, that's fair. Honest to goodness, why do I ask? Well, I still want it to be your choice, you know? You might throw me a curveball someday. Now you might ask yourself, why was this guy in this tiny room? Well, it's because this tiny room, like many tiny rooms, goes up and down. Now, the room I'm about to show you is very bad. That's the room that takes the key, right? See? So we can get this far into the dungeon had we come here earlier for some insane reason. Like if we were crazy before the warlocks got to us, we might have come here, and we would have been able to get this far. That is what the key opens. Why does the key open this door? Well, it's because the room I'm about to show you is a room full of hate and sadness. See that? Remember that army of mages that we killed, where we just slaughtered like dozens and dozens and dozens of wizards back in New Sorpagal? And you wondered, why are there so many mages camped outside of New Sorpagal? Just why are they there? This is why! They're students from Garrick's Forge, and these are their... what? Older siblings? Protective family members? The faculty? I don't know. But anyway, this is revenge for that. This is karma coming back to kick us directly in the fork for what we did way back at, like, you know, level 2. So, here's what we're gonna do. Friggin' bye. Do 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 do. I love how it's labeled lever, but it actually is a sliding doorway. Here we go. We're gonna come up and do this first. We have to go back down there, but I want to do this. I don't want to leave any treasure behind. Yeah, very much so. That's my feelings on the matter. You know, it's like there's a knock at the door, you open it, oh, it's an army of wizards. Go away, we already have one. I told him we already have one. And see, look at that. That's the first trap. Now, I want you guys to take a moment here and just kind of drink in how serious this is. How long has it been since we found a trap that Lucy couldn't disarm. That's the dungeon we're in now. Lucy just sprang a trap. She had a failure chance. Like, she couldn't just power through that trap. This chest went off on us and hurt us. Right? That's the dungeon we're in now. This is the serious stuff. We're in the shit now, guys. Alright.
Very nice.
Well, not bad. Letter from Garrick's journal. Okay, let's see. That's not the letter. I'm just really mad that Debbie did that. And I want to use that to get in character for Garrick. What? Oh, the dolphins translate to... They don't. That's just the design on the shield. So a spirit shield always looks like that. So... And you can see from the description, like, the process is time-consuming, requires the undivided attention of at least 3 masters of spirit magic. You know, because of a ritualistic process. So I like to think that the 3 dolphins are, like, the ritual marks of the magical masters. Like, those are the symbols that the mages are pouring their energy into or something like that. So it's just a pretty design, but poison resistance is only one of many enchantments that could be on these shields, of course. Anyway. Oh, I'm still mad. If it's not one thing, it's another. Now Archibald wants me to work on equipping his army with the best items I can create. I've been forced to move here from Alamos so that I can work as quickly as possible in completing that request. I've left the damn crystal he was so concerned about with my colleagues in Alamos. Hopefully they'll be able to reach some conclusion about it soon, though I wish Archibald would make up his mind on what he wants done. So, that won't be relevant later, I'm sure. Back over here, this way. Generic royalty-free music. Muzak. Oh, they sent one to greet us. Your friends don't like you, my guy. Sorry, not sorry.
Aha!
Hopefully, they will continue to drop some additional, like, staves and things, because this is a really good enchantment, but you never know what we'll get if we find a blank one and put our own spell in it. Yeah, we have an appointment, unfortunately. But I guess that's better than showing up unannounced. Oh, God. Also, you'll see here, see this? This thing right here? Where the mages are, like, moving back along that? Yeah, you'll see why in a moment. There's been a lot of fire and lava here, right? It's not called Garrick's Forge for nothing. Okay, guys. Suck it up, Starfish. It's got to be done. I know, I know. Well, fuck my ass. Right out of the gate. Right out. She can't function like this. She's a sorcerer. God. I hate you. And you. And you, and you, and you, and you, and you, and you that are down there that I know are there that I can't see. And the one under the bridge. And you down the tunnel. Down the tunnel! Can you hear me? I hate you too. Okay, well, it looks like... Let's see. Let's examine the field. I think the other warlocks might have moved down this, like, the sidewalk that way. That might be the only warlock that's here at the moment. Oh my god. Alright. God bless. So like I said, I like the idea behind this dungeon, but I dislike the execution. Tommy! God, I said earlier, I blame that on his insanity. You know what? That's not true. I don't think that it was the insanity that did that. I forgot that the spell has, yeah, 10% chance of working. And he's got, what is it? With Theresa's help, he technically has 8 ranks in water magic, so it's got a 1 in 5 chance of failure.
Assist you? I'll be with you.
Yeah. And you. Okay. Move back into position. Don't do it. Okay, so there's 1, 2, 3 warlocks total. We've got plenty of luck. We just... Oh, okay, no, that's good. There we go. See, like, this is not unlucky. We got plenty of luck. We just need it to be good luck. If it weren't for bad luck... If we can take out these warlocks, of course, that's what matters. So we're going to blow all of our magic on that. He did... Spell can't even miss. Well, that's insanity for you. Doodly-doo. Well, this dungeon's driving me crazy. Now don't jinx this. We've been doing really well. Lucy has really held it up, okay? Don't you put that evil on her. There we go. We're going to get at least one of them before we get out of here. There we go. Now this one's badly wounded. I want to try and finish him off. If we can't... see? Coming up from the tunnel there. Come on. If he doesn't move too much, then... Gotta hit him, guys. Come on. Ah, he moved. Damn it. We're getting that guy before we leave. I don't care what it takes. Oh, well, there you go. There you go. You got what you wanted. Are you happy? Are you happy? I hope you're happy. I hope you're happy now. I hope you're happy how you've hurt your cause forever. I hope you think you're clever. Okay, but seriously, we have to run. Oh my god. And look at Zoltan, he's just like... line face.
Can we assist you? I'll be with you.
Actually, no. Because insanity can be cured, and technically they're, like, functionally insane, I guess. Oh, Lord, right out of the gate. Again. But you're like functionally insane, and so you don't lose as if the party had died or something. Are these guys just immune to electricity? Maybe they are. Yep, that's it. There's no getting that genie back in the bottle. Well, we may find out. There we go. Guys, you've got to do more than 13 damage. If we can get rid of this one warlock, our troubles are over, guys. I promise. Ah, see, he's smart. He keeps sending his cronies out in front of him here. Down. There we go. Alright. Now I feel a little bit more confident. And Debbie's not crazy yet, so... See, you can see what's over there in that tunnel. You see the fireballs floating up to the top, which is a nice touch. Let's see. You're wounded. You die first. Yeah, that's basically what we're doing now, because even though magicians hit hard, and they're still really powerful, but they're not warlocks. Warlocks are absolutely the danger. Okay, God bless. Alright.
Can we assist you?
I hope so. I hope somebody can help me.
Luck be with you.
And you know what? I'm also going to be really smart here. I mean, I've got it. I can load, but just in case. I'm going to set another Lloyd's Beacon over here, because sometimes the danger of the spell is that occasionally I do forget, and I'll go to like recall to a beacon and it'll be on set, and if you click too fast then it's like, oh, oopsie, that's gone. You set another beacon over the one that you had, and you know there's no getting it back without trekking all the way back down into the dungeon. So here, have a river of lava. Yeah. Yep.
It's fixed.
Yep. That's a thing. Well, there's your problem right there. Who broke what? I don't even know what his amulet does. Oh, luck +9. Well, of course it makes sense that would be broken. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Oh, huh. Well, they just broke some crap in her inventory. That's better than her equipment. Now Tommy can contribute again. Yeah, I forgot. I thought that he was just missing because he was crazy or something that was affecting his spells, but no. Warlocks and sorcerers and stuff are just immune to electricity. I had forgotten that. See, it's been a few years since I played this game last, since I dug it out, and that's another reason that this playthrough is really special to me, is because I am, you know, a fan of this game. I've played it many times. I've played it a lot, but every time that I do go back, I get to kind of relearn stuff, and it's like picking up a favorite book where you forgot that this or that happened. And now I get to do it for y'all's entertainment. Oh my goodness gracious. So, but at least, yeah, see, look, Tommy can contribute now. I sure am glad we don't have to dig all those bodies out of the lava pit. 'Cause that would be a pain. There's one floating over top of us. I'm going to turn slightly this way so they can fire in that direction. I don't want Tommy's lightning bolt to hit the wall. The same dagger again.
Fixed.
Interestingly with this, and don't fact check me, don't at me, but I believe I remember this is sort of a glitch where, like, this item, let's say that it's not identified, like this one, if it hasn't been identified and it breaks and someone repairs it, I think that it identifies the item because they have to know what it is to fix it, sort of thing. So, and I mean, there's no reason to fix that. It's not really a big loophole. Like, can you imagine if that was your main method of identifying items, was to try and enter combat with fire elementals or minotaurs or something to get them broken on purpose and hope that someone like Lucy could fix them to identify them? So, like, that's kind of silly. So there's no reason to close that gap, I guess, in the programming. And I may be mistaken. That may be another game that I'm remembering, but I think that that is the case. Yeah, that would be that would be crazier than the warlocks are making us. Oh, I've got a bunch of unidentified crap. Time to go fight some dragons about it. What do these potions do? Let's have fun finding out. Alright, well, make sure all of our spells are on. Looks like everything but stone skin, so I know I can't rest in turn-based mode, it's fine. Oh, actually, you know what else I should put on, though, that I don't have on? This might have maybe helped with the warlocks. Yeah, well, it's better than nothing anyway. Those untyped spells that they have, and dark magic like Dragon's Breath and things, that's very important. How do you fix a broken potion? I don't know. How do you fix a problem like Maria? You tell me. You just... I feel like that's the equivalent of, like you buy a gallon of milk or something at the store, and where they tell you, do not purchase if button is popped up, or, you know, seal is broken. Like, well, the seal was broken. You just put tape around it. It's fine. It's fine. You just glue the milk shut. It's fine. Okay, get it in one shot. Nope, okay. 2 shots is fine. Yeah, me too. This is a bit of a nervous area. Okay, this is a good example. We'll see if I'm right. Because, see, this was unidentified, remember? We knew what it was, and we just threw it in to her inventory.
I don't know.
Yep, there we go, see? Now it's identified. So if an unidentified item is broken, then whoever repairs it also identifies it. And like I said, there's just no reason to close that loophole in the programming. Yeah, this is a very Minecraft area. I would love to see someone recreate this dungeon like in Minecraft. Or any of these dungeons, you know. They would be... I wouldn't call them simple to do in terms of actually putting them together and doing the enormous amount of work that I know it takes to make something really cool in Minecraft. But in terms of the shapes that they're using and the textures and things are simple enough that you could do this. So, yeah, exactly. It's blocky enough. Is kind of what I'm getting at. It's not all blocks, but it is pixelated enough that it's doable. I think it's like a natural fit. Alright, Tommy, lay the heels on us. See, look, they just keep coming. Look at them. They're all the way down the line there. Now, can you imagine? Like I said, level 40, and we've got all of our top tier class promotions. We have all of these bonuses. We've got equipment that's higher level than we really ought to have. We've had these bonuses since the beginning of the game. Imagine if we had come here earlier. Shh, man, look at that. Debbie is really hanging in there, though. She's still got over 100 spell points. You go, girl. Man, look how far we've come, though. This is something to celebrate. Like, this is a slog, but it's a good slog, because this is the first, like, deadly dungeon we've run into, guys. Think about that. You know, we have a master of the disarm trap skill who triggered a trap on a treasure chest. She couldn't open it for us safely. That's where we are. We're level 40 and we're setting off these traps and these monsters are giving us trouble. We're having to teleport back and forth. Imagine if we didn't have Lloyd's Beacon, how much more difficult this would be. So this dungeon, like, it's rough. We're not gonna die, but it is rough. But, I mean, look at this. We're having to constantly heal. Look how many spell points we're using. And that is a demonstration of how tough this dungeon is, but also the way that we're hanging in there and the way that we're getting through it is a demonstration of how far we have come. This has been a long journey to get to Garrick's Forge, but this is a measure of the work that we've put in and, like, the success that we've had in playing this game. This is a big deal. Oh my goodness, what did they break? Oh, it wasn't his belt this time. I'm surprised. Can't believe it.
Fixed.
Oh, better get that in there. We don't want him to lose his resistances. So let's try and take that one out. Whew. Oh. What did they break of yours, dear heart? Okay, there we go. Oops. Almost cast her healing spell. Shoo. I'm going to have to heal this turn instead of using a lightning bolt. Phew. Look how many there are. Oh my gosh. You guys. We're probably going to have to leave and come back again, I think. Yeah, she's got 51 points. I'm going to call it. Oh, crap. There we go. Wrong spell. Phew. Break time.
Can we assist you?
Now, of course, I realize how unrealistic this is. Like, man, look at this. We've been at this so long that some of these other spells are starting to wear off. See, protection from fire is good, protection from cold. Let's see, we need Elec, Featherfall, and Wizard Eye. That's all Tommy. But just the idea of just casually leaving a dungeon in the middle. Just, you know, oh, I'm out. I'm freaking out, guys. See you later. And then you just go and just insta-heal at a temple or something, and then you just come back and finish the fight. That is super unrealistic, even for, you know, a high fantasy world or something like Dungeons and Dragons, or Might and Magic or what have you. So it's kind of funny in that sense. I try not to overthink it. It's just, you know, it's video game mechanics.
It's fixed.
Oh no, the fire elementals broke his ring of cold resistance. Well, that's it for this dungeon. Oh my gosh.
It's fixed.
Man, it's a good thing that her repair mastery is repair mastery, I guess. I'm so glad we got that taken care of. Okay, I'm going to make some of them come to us. So we can fight them a couple at a time, because there are a lot. Okay, there we go. Man, every time they hit us almost.
Fixed.
But, like I said, we're getting through it. We're not just surviving, but we're winning. And that is important, so. Come on. Trying to remember not to step in the lava. I would just charge them and tank it if it weren't for all of the fire elementals, but like the majority of that crowd we saw up there were elementals rather than spirits or beasts. Okay, see, now it's just a couple of them, and they're low level and everything, like we're here in the back. There we go, see, there's one. Oh, goodness gracious. Oh, it's her bow.
Fixed.
You know, her bow that deals 10 to 20 points of fire damage when she shoots. She's got to have that, you guys. How can we get through this dungeon without that? Oh, that was a good shot.
Okay.
All right. That was a good hit. He deserves that little huzzah. Oh, phew.
Very nice.
Oh, my goodness gracious. Remember we found that Bow of Earth, right? Which is 10 hit points, 10 endurance, and 10 armor class. So this is the flip side enchantment. 10 spell points, 10 speed, and 10 intellect. That is a really great ring for a sorcerer. Ring of the Sky. That's the first time we've seen that enchantment in this game so far. Oh my god, what was I just saying? A Club of Earth. So that's the second time we've seen that rare enchantment as well. And both times it's been on a really shitty weapon. Although, to be fair, last time it was on a better weapon. That's the shittiest weapon in the game. Okay, well, I don't have the jump spell, which is something we need to rectify, so I'm going to see if I can leap this. Woo! Okay, I did it. We did it. Floor cache. Alright, guys. Shoo. That's the end of the lava tunnel. That's where Garrett gets all of the heat for his forge, you know. He's got to heat up the brick oven for those pizzas. Send them to Archibald's army. And seriously, if you haven't played Heroes of Might and Magic 2 to get the backstory for this game, then, like, do. Because a lot of this is going to be confusing otherwise. Ah, screw you. Oh, it won't close. Come on. You know the rules. One at a time. Well, that's one. Okay, they're all clustered over here in this corner. Oh, this is gonna suck. It might help a little bit that we have protection from magic on this time. So, God, look at that. He has 70 fire resistance, and you can see what those elementals are still doing to him. She has 87. So, man, yep, this is not a low-level dungeon. Okay. Oh, crazy right out the gate. That's alright. I mean, we all knew. Come on, guys. Zoltan's having too much fun. There. That was going to be nasty no matter what we did, so. Okay. Whew. Time for another Lloyd's Beacon. It can actually be useful to have, like, a couple at different places in the dungeon as well. So. There we go. Whew, more crystals. Nice. None of these have been useless crystals so far. Hey! Let's look at that out. A ruby. Emerald, amethyst, purple topaz. This one's going to fuse with Steven. Spoiler alert. Alright, let's go back and... might as well put fly back on. You can't cast it indoors, and you also can't use it indoors, which I think is kind of silly that you can't fly indoors at all, even if you go in with the spell already cast. But I get it. I think I mentioned that once before in a previous episode. It's like you would be able to bypass so many of the different mechanics in a dungeon if you could fly. So it's really... you know, it doesn't make any sense, but at the same time, the developers put a lot of work into these dungeons. If you could just fly through them, they couldn't make you do things like balance on these ramps, or have to solve that bridge puzzle from the beginning. You wouldn't get as much use out of the jump spell, because it would be completely unnecessary to jump if you could fly all the time. So once you get the fly spell, it's already a game changer anyway. It would be a game destroyer if you could use it inside. So it's silly, it's arbitrary, but I get it. We would not experience these dungeons the same way, and really wouldn't experience them at all if we could fly inside. So... yeah, see, I knew there were some fire elementals. We'll see if we can take them one at a time. This one was nice enough to step out of hiding for us. Oh my god. Broke something right away. Every time, you guys. Some more power staves. Nice. Nice. And you know what? We'll give this to her. I still can't believe that Club of Earth, that's just... Alright, unenchanted. Does she have room? No, okay. 2 unenchanted. Okay. We'll hang on to those and see what she can do with them. Or here. You know what?
Aha!
We'll just give those to her one at a time. And let's see. Armor class 8, spell points, luck, intellect 12, regenerate spell points. Does she have 2? Yeah. Poison resistance 7. I'm going to say this is... intellect 12, this is intellect 10. She'd be losing 2 intellect but gaining 10 spell points in speed. I think that's a good trade. What do you guys think? I think that's a trade up. It's kind of like the deal with the helmet, like losing 2 AC but gaining 21 speed. So, yeah. Alright, we'll do that. Okay. Alright, we'll take care of this fire elemental. And then we will show our disdain for this dungeon, even though it's kicking us pretty hard in the butt, by enchanting an item in the middle of combat. Rate of recovery, but... okay, whatever. Any magic's better than no magic. At least it wasn't the antique enchantment again, am I right? F that noise, and I don't mean, like, to pay respects. God, what will that mean be in 70 years? In 50, in 20, in 10? Okay. Sparks. Okay, well that's not bad. We'll leave that there for her. Okay. Last time we saw this, it was a fire elemental, so it kind of actually seems appropriate that it shows up again here in Garrick's Forge, given the environment that we've been dealing with. But here, it's not going to talk to us and give us infinite experience points. It's just going to open the way to some more warlocks. More warlocks. Me too. Thanks for joining us, because I love this game, but I love it more with y'all. It is always a treat. Alright, let's get crazy. Actually, please, let's don't get crazy. Don't. Alright. That was entertaining the first time, but, like, it's wearing thin. Okay, there's only 3 warlocks, I think. Oh, God, there's more than 3. Oh, there's so many more than 3. 4 is so much more than 3 when it comes to warlocks. Alright. Let's go to our happy place. The worst they can do is make us crazy, right? That's half. That's 2 down. Wait, where'd the other one go? Oh, he's behind us! Oh gosh. Oh, biscuits. I think it's time for a shared life. Well, oh, thank you for that. Yeah, really, we talk about, you know, it making us crazy all the time, but for them it actually works. You guys are driving me mad. Like, yes, we know. Casting Feeble Mind again. I have a sneaking suspicion that we're about to find out what happens when all 4 members of the party go crazy. I promise you, unless you were on the dev team, I'll believe it. Because this is a great game that everybody should experience. I've spent so many hours on this game. Enough hours that then when I promise I know something and forget about it and can't remember that it's embarrassing, which should tell you something. Ooh! Ooh! Oh, do tell! Do tell! I want to hear this story because, oh my gosh, like, for real? For really reals? Oh, no way! Oh, that's so cool! That is so cool! What is he doing nowadays? If you don't mind me asking, like, if you can say. You don't have to give out any personal information or anything.
Luck be with you.
Yeah, like that was like 1998, so. Well, that is awesome because, first of all, I am super pleased to know that people who worked on this game are still out there getting work, for sure. And I mean, I'm certain that most of them are, unless they're retired, because there's no reason for them not to. It was a good game; they were successful. But also, I mean, that's super cool. And so, I mean, if you work with him, please do tell him that there are absolutely still people out here who enjoy the game, that there is a thriving community. I hope, I would like to think. At least we have a thriving little community here. And that, like, he is one of my heroes. Oh, man, another... Sorry, it's okay. That just... And we're actually going to have to put some more ranks in Disarm Trap. Whew. And if he worked on Garrick's Forge, you can tell him that I said thanks in a really sarcastic voice. Ooh, whoa. And here's... I love it. Says it is obviously enchanted. Wow, that is really cool. Like, if you have an interview or something, like, post a link. Absolutely, and I will, if that's up on YouTube, I will put that video on my channel, or at least like it, for sure. So, yeah, that was the MacGuffin. Because that is so cool, so... I don't know if you actually can post links in this chat. I think I might have that turned off. Yeah, you may have to just post the name of the video. I think I have it turned off to where you can't actually post links in the chat to stop spam bots and stuff. But that is so cool. Ah! I'm freaking out. This is the, no offense to you, I mean this in the best way possible, but that is the next best thing to, like, one of the devs actually showing up, like, to watch one of my videos. That's really cool. Please tell him I think he's really cool. Oh, that's awesome. Good. Yes. I would love that because I love to dig into the lore and the history, and you guys should too. I've told you a lot of what I know, but I'm sure there is so much that I don't about things that went on behind the scenes, like why they made certain decisions that they made or didn't make others, or the story behind certain bugs or glitches or level design choices. There's a lot of that I just don't know. So I know things that I've found, things that I've learned through playing, but I mean, I've never actually spoken with one of the devs, so that's so cool.
Oh, who goes there?
Okay, alright. Focus. I've got to get Lord
His
Newton's
priest,
voice
Albert
right.
Newton, Marquis of Mist, and High Sorcerer of Enroth.
Alright, Debbie's our archmage. She's going to talk to him. Well, now all I have to do is remember how to create the mirror. I wrote down all the important parts so I wouldn't forget how to do it. Where did I put those notes? I must have left them somewhere obvious, or maybe in the laboratory. Anyway, your part in this is done, and again, I thank you. You will have my complete support in the council for this. What were your names again? Oh my god, we're archmages, my god. At this point, I feel like we can almost outrank him. Fire resistance 15. Yeah, he's likable. Okay, I know somebody has a ring of fire resistance. That's not plus 15. Okay, oh, there's one. Plus 9. Of course, she has the highest one anyway. I'd like to replace it on somebody else if I could. I think almost all of Wine Mom's rings here are just, yeah, like regenerate spell points and bonuses to intellect. Speed, armor class... Okay, well, I guess she gets it then. That is a straight upgrade. Was it this one? That one. There we go. I'm just in such a tizzy. That's so cool. Okay, let's see. Heroism. She doesn't know that, neither does he. Heroism again. Okay, well, one for each of them. And, okay, well, we know who gets that. And another book of heroism. I think everybody else has it. Oh, she already has it too. I'm surprised. Oh. Okay, well.
Okay.
There we go. Let's see, this is fire resistance 22. Personality 7. His personality's pretty high, but I mean, he's a druid. It needs to be pretty high. I hesitate to take that off, but we're at a level where I feel like probably the fire resistance is more important. Yes! Yeah, actually, that's here in Mist. I think the armor shop is that guy. No, wait, this is how you doing guy. Let's see, here we go. This, get out of the way, Sandy the Master Healer. This dude over here, right? Let's see. Oh, that's Tim's voice? Like this guy.
Finest armor in the land.
Woodrow the Armor Smith? Oh, wait, like this is him? Is he the one that was inserted into the game to make Woodrow the Armor Smith? Oh my gosh, that's so cool! Oh, that's so cool! See, look. This is edutainment. This is a learning program. There is a little, like... There's a little learning in the game each and every time. Here, I don't want Tim to be mad at me and like be mean when I don't buy anything because I have more than 10,000 gold in my inventory, so I'm going to sell some stuff.
Come back soon.
I will, Tim! That's so cool. They're very tired now. They must rest soon. See, I know that so many of these characters and NPC portraits are like people who worked at New World Computing. I'm sure that many of them are because it was just easier to do that than to, you know, deal with things like copyright issues. They could just take new pictures and use those. But I don't know who's who, of course. Does that take up 4 spaces? I guess it does. And, okay, that's everything, so we can just make one more stop.
finest weapons in the land. Come again.
Ah. Keep running into trees. Don't tell Tim that I run into trees. Ah.
Come back soon.
I'll come back every day, I promise.
See anything you like?
That guy kind of sounds like him. I don't think that's also Tim. Is it? Yes, absolutely. Please and always and forever knowledge bomb me. I will never say no.
Thanks. Come again.
That sounds... is that Tim too? He sounds like
See
it.
anything you like?
It sounds like the same guy doing a slightly different voice. See, now I'm just gonna wonder. Okay, back on track, back on track. Oh, this is so cool, though. Alright, we're gonna go back here and talk to Dirk. You need a drink. You deserve it.
Coming right up.
Well, okay, she is very tired. This is the first time she's been drunk in a while, but she is very tired, and we just came through a big dungeon.
Enjoy your stay.
Alright, guys. Are you ready to advance the plot? Are you ready for this? Y'all ready for this? I'm sorry, that was probably a terrible impersonation of that. I should just do like the lazy Shaquille O'Neal impressions. Y'all ready for this? Oh no, they were ready for that. Alright, it's been a while since we've been to the High Council. So... Alright. Here we go. We've completed all 6 council quests. Why, what's this? For some reason, only 5 of them are voting yes. That's strange. Doesn't this guy serve Regent Wilbur Humphrey? Isn't that one of the first council quests that we did? Strange. Osric says yes. Loretta says yes. Huh, Lord Stone. Yeah, we know Eric's on our side. Oh, at least Lord Newton remembered to send that letter. What's your problem? As long as I am a member of this council, you will not be permitted to visit the Oracle. I am not convinced of your sincerity and will not grant your request. Well, thankfully, you're not the boss of us, Slicker Silvertongue. With your totally not relevant name. What could be going on? What should we do? Perhaps we should go talk to his boss. I'll never get used to that. But that must be a spawn point. Irma the Sailor. It must be, I must have somehow set that Lloyd's Beacon directly on, like, a spawn point, because every time we recall back here, somebody is directly in our face. At the same time, though, I feel like I can't move it now.
Halt! Who goes there?
Master Nikolai Iron Fist, Prince and heir to the throne of Enroth.
Okay, now I have to get my Regent Humphrey voice on. Oh wait, she's a hero. She'll talk to him.
Slicker Silvertongue refused my order. This must be treason. Treason! Still, I've known him so long, he's never disobeyed an order before. Perhaps he's suffering from delusion. Yes, that's it. He's been spending so much time investigating that horrible bug. Oh, it's affected his mind. I even found one of their cloaks in his room. Well, perhaps you could find a cure for him. They must surely know what they've done to them. Well, I would start at their headquarters east of Castle Krigsbach. Here, take the cloak. Perhaps you can find some use for it.
Yes, we could perhaps use it to strangle you, you foolish old man. My God, they were right when they called him incompetent. Jeez. Of course, this is the only thing that could be... I can't even look at you. I can't even look at you. So... Oh, yes. By the way. There you go. The red logo embroidered in the back. The logo is of a ball pierced by a sword. An ominous symbol. Who would ever use such an ominous symbol? Well. Town portal. Okay. Yes, where have we seen this ominous symbol before? Actually, let's see. Level 40. We could train to 43. I feel like we probably should, honestly. Before we go anywhere else. Oh, yeah, the Forge is... It's a dungeon and a half. Yes. Yes, and this is just going to be... I'm so proud of this, and it's going to be just fantastic right up until Debbie and Zoltan have to become Masters of Dark Magic. Alright, well, here's what we're going to do. This has been great, and continues to be great, but... Oh, man. Okay, remember how much money we spent last time.
How about some training?
Oh, boy.
Okay, okay. 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 Okay.
Whew, hey, look! This time we still had 10,000 gold left over. Oh, my God. You know what? God, I love this track. If Tim is friends with a composer for this game, I want you to pass a message along for me, and that is, whoever you are, wherever you are, I love you. And I say whoever you are because, like, I know who some of the music people are, but I don't know who wrote this track for sure. Let's see. I'm fangirling, like... Please have Cure Insanity. Please have Cure Insanity. Where... why don't you have Cure Insanity? Tell Tim to send me a book of Cure Insanity. Make the Mind Guild have Cure Insanity, Tim! Tim is... I love how that's instantly become a character. Now, everything that goes wrong is going to be Tim's fault, because Tim's friend came to the stream. Everything good that happens will also be Tim's fault, so it balances out. Oh, secret NPC. Ged, the Master Healer, just hanging out. But no, seriously, this is one of my favorite video game music tracks of all time, and I could just listen to it on loop forever, so... anyway, okay, so... as much as I hate to cut this short, question mark? I'm gonna go ahead, we're gonna level up, and because we've got a whole other dungeon to do before we can advance the plot any further, thanks to Slicker Silvertongue's totally innocent, accidental brainwashing by the cult of Ba, we're gonna have to save that for the next episode. So real quick, let's see what we need to do here. Okay, we were going back and forth between staff and leather, I think, with him now that we're Earth Magic Masters. So do you guys want to... I don't remember which one we did last time. I think it was leather, because I think he already had 5 ranks in staff for a long time. So, should we start with staff? And then just go back and forth, like, between staff and leather, the way we've been doing with some of the others? Okay, alright. So here we go, then. Staff, leather, there we go. We'll save those 3 points for another rank in staff. I think we only need 1 more to become Staff Master, but we also can't quite get to the Staff Master yet. Alright, Debbie. And Debbie, where are you? Oh, man. And, like, react to it live? I would do that. I would do that. Let's see. I might do that, you guys, because, yeah. Okay, let's see. We should probably think about getting her Merchant Master. We've been putting that off, and I think that it's important. Oh, yes. I will do that. I will do that. And again, to make sure that I get the link, I'm not sure if you posted it up ahead, but like type the name of the video or something, or the channel that it's on, because if you just paste a URL, I think it just turns it into like asterisks or something. I'm not sure what you, until I watch my own playback, I don't know for sure what you guys see versus what I see. Okay, perfect. Good. Alright, so let's see. We're working on weapon skills with her. We also need to rank up dark magic, but then we also need money to buy dark magic spells, for goodness sake. So let's see. How about... should we do merchant first, and then think about like leather and dagger and bow with her? Because we know we only need to be rank 9 in bow to become master, but that still means we need to, put 4 ranks in it. That's true. That's true. And we're level 43 now. We should be masters of merchants and be getting like maximum money for our efforts. All right, merchant it is then. And I think we only have to be rank 7 because it is a miscellaneous skill. We'll double check that. And if it's more than rank 7, we'll put more ranks in it later. But for now, we've got 12 more ranks. How about we start doing with her what we've done with the others, and we'll go back and forth between, like, say, dagger and leather, maybe? Because if we can get her up to dagger master, she gets that critical hit ability, right? Triple damage. Versus she's not firing her bow nearly as often these days. We still need to get expert or master at some point, but she's shooting a lot of ice bolts now that she's got almost 400 spell points. So how about dagger and leather? Since she's a sorcerer, we can start with leather first and then go back and forth. Alright, here we go then. Well, that was quick. Okay, Lucy. Alright, what I would like to do with Lucy is I like to bring these armor and weapon skills to a nice round number. If we put 10 in bow, then we'll be done with that as far as I'm concerned. Because after that it's going to add to accuracy, but it's not going to add to like her damage or anything. And then we probably need to start thinking about ranking up her magic, because she needs other ways to contribute. I mean, she is our muscle, but it would be nice to, after that last dungeon, to have some other people who can heal and things like that. The merge mod for Might and Magic 8. I actually don't, because 6 and 7 I've played to death. 8 I have played multiple times, but not enough and not recently enough to be part of the modding community. So, let's see. Alright, do y'all mind if I put 1 rank in bow? Just to bring it to a nice even 10, and then we can maybe rank up disarm trap to 10 as well, and like some magic skills? You do you, boo. I'm gonna do me boo. Ma, it's just me boo. Bam. Alright. Let's put 1 rank in disarm trap. And then what we can do is, like, every couple levels, since we usually level up multiple times, we'll put 1 rank in there until we get it to about 10. And let's see. Okay, she's a spirit magic master. She's got the most spells in there, but body magic is healing, and then mind magic. What do you say we bring body up to expert, and then mind? And then, like, once we've gotten them all up to expert, then we can just go, like, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, kind of like that. Because magic is her least important skill, but she's a paladin for a reason. She needs to start carrying her magical weight. Yeah, exactly. Okay, there we go. And then let's dump the rest into mind. Okay, so she needs body magic expert. We'll deal with that in a bit. And yeah, absolutely. Share your screenshots with me. I love it. Let's see. And again, yeah, see, again, I'm seeing asterisks. So be sure you can't just send me the whole URL. And I don't know what part of the URL, if it's like the http:// or if it's the www. Like, I don't know how it determines what a URL is or how many characters it is. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, feel free. You guys always just send me a direct message. Also, you can tweet at me. You can message me on my Facebook page, or you can leave a comment under the video on my YouTube channel after I upload this on YouTube, which will be tomorrow. So, or, well, I guess later today now, considering the time where I am. Okay, let's see. He's doing good on spell points. I think we've proven that probably we should put some more ranks in mind magic and become a master of that, which means he needs at least 12 ranks in that as well. But we've also let mace really fall behind. Shield's not as important because that just increases his AC, which is already astronomical. Yeah, at this point, I probably will, yeah. So what do you guys think about going, like, we'll dump everything we can into mind, and then whatever's left over we'll put into mace for him? Sound good? And then we can bring Spirit up later, because he's already a master, but of course more points is more better. So I'm thinking Mind, we'll aim for, 12 ranks, and then Mace. Sound good? Sound good? Alright. Here we go then. There we go. And we don't have enough left to put a rank in Mace, except... Oh wait, what did I pick up in New Sorpagal? Ah, because every 6 months these babies come back. That's right. Bam. Shazam. And we still have one left, so... I don't know what we'd really put it in right now. Huh. Oh, man. She'd be 1 point shy of mind magic, but she's got the most work to do. How about we give it to Lucy? We'll give it to Lucy, and then she can put those points to good use. I'm going to wait on that 7-second delay just in case anybody else has a brighter idea. Oh, look how happy she is. What a big smile. She's so proud of completing this dungeon. My cat just made the most disapproving noise, so I'm going to take that as my exit cue. That's everyone, right? Yeah, okay, we've spent all of our points. Okay, I'm going to save it again. And next time, we are going to go to the Supreme Temple of Ba in Kriegspire, where we will find out exactly what the hell's going on with Slicker Silvertongue, as if we didn't know. So, this was a blast, guys. This was pretty much exactly what I wanted. Thank you for joining me so late. Again, I'm sorry about the delay on the stream. I'm so happy that so many of you were able to show up. Thank you to new followers and to those of you who joined partway through. Thank you to our special guest who is able to bring some great lore and history here to the stream. That is just such a treat for me, and I hope that it's a treat for the rest of you. I really appreciate that, and that's just that's great in a lot of different ways for me. I'm really on cloud 9 right now with that. So I want to encourage you guys, of course, remember, Saturday at 7 p.m. it'll be regular time next week, Eastern Standard Time. That's like New York and Florida time here in North America. We will go to the Supreme Temple of Ba. We will advance the plot some more. In the meantime, if you're not already following and you're watching, please do give me a follow, turn on notifications. Go over to my YouTube channel and give me a follow there. You can rewatch prior episodes and catch up in case you're just now joining us. I've got a whole playlist set up. And, leave me a comment. Turn on notifications there. Give me a follow to make sure that you don't miss out on anything, and let me know what you think or, what we should do next in between episodes. Follow my Twitter, follow my Facebook. The links are below in both of those places. I'm so glad to have you guys along, and I want to make sure that you don't miss out on any news or any upcoming streams or anything like that, especially if I'm going to do something like live stream my reactions to this other interview and so forth, which might be a lot of fun. So I will see you guys next weekend. This has been a blast, and so as always, I want to really genuinely thank you for playing. See you next time.